This is the Morning Jolt with Larry Flick on Sirius XM OutQ 108.
That is the Kishima Ash mix of Wepa by Gloria Estefan. 23 past the hour, I'm Larry Flick, and this is your Morning Jolt on Sirius XM OutQ 108. Keith Price, they're here.
I cannot believe it.
Gloria Estefan!
Yay! And thank
Hello.
you for playing that mix, by the way.
That's the mix we play.
Yeah, that's my baby girl's mix.
I know.
Emily, Keisha.
Keisha my Ash.
Keisha my Ash.
I like saying that too.
That was her Facebook name for 3 years. And when I go, you need a DJ name, you know, because she didn't want to put her name on the mix. I go, give me a DJ name. She goes, I can't think of one. And she goes, what about my Facebook name, Mom? Do you think that that's okay? I go, go for it. Of course, you're my kid.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
And you know,
definitely.
I just get really, and that's the version of Whipa that we play, and
I love it.
I get a little sick though inside because I remember when you were pregnant with her.
Exactly. Time flies, baby. That's where you
flies.
see it going, you know?
That-
I
yeah,
feel the same.
that
I
and
feel
on my
better than
face.
ever.
What's happening with
come
yours?
on. No, listen, I feel good. And by the way, I have not, people think I had plastic surgery. They really do. Not that there's anything wrong with that. At least if I ever get it, then I'll already have paid the price. But they keep saying to my people, they go, she looks so good, she looks so good. And I go, "Gee, what did I look like before? Was I a troll? That people are that surprised? I mean, what's happening?
No, every time I see Gloria, I give her, first of all, she's always in a ponytail because it's easier, right?
Yes, yeah,
But
especially at this
also,
hour of the morning.
You can't do a ponytail and have work because your hairline gets yanked back.
Exactly.
So and I was in Miami recently, and I gave her the close
You gave me
inspection.
the eye, the evil eye. You're welcome to come scrutinize me, baby.
I did it very subtly. I was like, "Hey, Gloria."
How you doing?
Big bulbous eyes.
No wonder you were staring at my ears. I know I have small ears, but this is crazy, baby.
So Gloria has a brand new album. It's really a beautiful collection of songs. It's called Miss Little Havana. I finally had the title right.
Everybody gets it wrong because I think
Little
they
Miss
think
Havana.
of little.
Yeah.
When they look at me, they go, no, little
Miss
comes
Havana.
first.
But it's Miss Little Havana, and it is as I was telling Gloria before we turn the mics on, if Miami Sound Machines were still making records today, this is what it would sound like.
Yeah, but baby, you got Miami Sound Machine right there. It's Emilio. He is Miami
I know.
Sound
So
Machine.
Emilio Estefan, the maestro.
Baby,
Hey,
hello.
Larry. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
I feel like home. Every time I'm
Yeah.
around you guys, it feels like so many years around you.
Well,
You see the whole career in front of your eyes.
It's like, what, 20 years
Yeah,
plus?
at least.
Plus,
Plus.
Yeah,
20
because
plus.
Conga's 25 years old.
25, and I think I met you I met you during the 90s, early
Yep.
90s. Yeah.
Yes.
and that's the
indeed.
reason we love you, baby.
Oh, well,
Through the years, because let me tell you, I always tell singers, I say, when people help in your career, be loyal to them and be thankful, because people forget. And we never forget how much you've been so much influence and how much you help us through the years to our fans. We get real fans to you, so thank you so much for all your help.
Well,
to you too.
the feeling is mutual. You've done great things
Absolutely.
for me in my career as well, Emilio. Both of the two of you. So it's a mutual love. But but in case you've been flipping the dial, a lot of our friends who listen on the Morning Jolt, that Gloria was just on with Howard, and
Yes.
congratulations to Howard for finally finding out what I found out from Gloria 20 years ago.
Oh, boy.
That Emilio's packing.
Oh, my
Congratulations.
You know,
It's so
whenever they
late.
ask
I
me in
already got to
interviews,
text.
I'm
My
gonna have to
God.
look at those texts. That you're gonna
Oh,
get,
hey.
Because
baby.
it's like
I don't want to advertise that.
the first. Well, no, and it was so funny because I looked at Gloria when she came in. She goes, she was like, it was crazy, and Mia was like, all they wanted to talk about was my penis, and I said,
Listen, I
I
was
was like,
sitting.
that's all we talk about when you're not around.
I was sitting outside. I wanted to go under the couch. I can tell you. And then he said,
Oh, my
Emilio's here. I say,
God.
oh, my
See,
God.
here's the thing. Gloria's an icon for many reasons. You're an icon because at one party in Miami about 15 years ago, we were sitting, it was like at the end of the party. Remember this, Gloria? It was you, me, Frank Serrallo, and a few other people. We were talking about a long relationship because Frank and I were both having issues with our partners at the time. It's like, Gloria, why are you and Emilio so happy? And she goes, because he's got a big one.
Oh, my God.
And I was like, ding, ding, ding.
You know what's funny? People
6
ask
months
me-
later, dumped my
They
partner.
ask me all the time.
And I traded up.
I listen, you know what I told Howard? I said, listen, one thing, the nose and the ears and something else keep growing. So be careful what is
part
going to
doesn't
happen.
grow.
So, okay. There you go.
Listen, I have to tell you, Joe, and this is a real truth.
Okay.
One day I'm bathing Najib. He was like 7 years old.
No, he was 2 at that time, baby. He was only 2
No, I
years
was a little, I
old.
think, older. And so I'm bathing him, and he's still looking. I mean, we're taking a shower,
He was 2.
and he looks at me. He looks to my parts, and he say, "Daddy, may I ask you a question?" He said, "Yeah. How come my thing is this high and your thing is a little bit bigger?" I said, "Well, because I'm sort of 30 years old." He said, "Oh my God, when you're 100, what is going to happen?"
There's going to be some nursing homes crying.
That's a real
honey.
truth.
Oh my gosh! So,
Ryan.
see, this is why when we see Gloria, we always say,
I have a smile on my face.
no, but it's also that, and this is why she sounds so happy right here.
It's time for hoochie coochie.
I wrote that.
I mean, there's passion in that. Listen one more time.
It's time for hoochie coochie.
I mean, really, really. But then you see, we go a little bit deeper, and then we hear this.
Be a good boy.
Ooh.
Be a good boy. And please don't.
Be a good boy.
I mean, really, Gloria.
Hey.
I need a sip on that. one.
I mean, you and I have already talked about this a little bit, but
I feel comfortable in my own skin,
this is a
baby.
very sexual record.
It is, and we didn't plan to make it that way. It just turned out that way. It just turned out. I mean,
So are you more sexual because you just had your birthday? Are we telling how old you are?
oh, please, they put it as a second last name. Gloria Estefan, 54. Gloria Estefan, 54.
All right,
I go,
so-
who asked them? I mean, why is this has to be this way?
So why are you sounding more sexual on this record than you did 20 years ago?
I think women, we just feel much more comfortable as time goes by. At least for me, that's been the case.
Yeah.
I think you learn, a lot of the beginning life when you have your kids and all that. There's so many things pulling at you. It doesn't mean you're not, hot or whatever. But I think the older we get, we just know what we like. You're comfortable with everything. I mean, it's very. You can't shock me. You can't surprise me at this point. So it's that all comes part of your music. Everything you've lived, everything you've experienced.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
of
I love it. I
course.
love it. So we have something really cool we're going to tell you about in just a moment. But we have songs from the album Miss Little Havana to share with you. Now, I heard the record when I went to Miami about a little less than a month ago, and I was telling Gloria and Emilio, I don't like to listen to music the way people in this industry often have to, where you have to sit in the room because they're worried about leaks and all that stuff. So I'm sitting in the room. I'm worried about the hurricane. I have
Exactly.
people staring at me, and this record's kind of coming at me, and I'm like, it sounds really good. It sounds really good, but I don't really know if it's good. So I'm just so freaked out.
Stop looking at me.
Stop looking at me. But then one song played, and I said, oh my God, this is the song. Listen.